Well, if you're a fan of the Huntsville Ghost Walk, listen up. The creators are launching a loved-themed tour. Sounds interesting, right? Well, you can learn more about the love stories about the people who are buried in the Maple Hill Cemetery. So to tell us a bit more about the event, Bob Boyer and Leslie Stout, give us a quick run-through.
So let me ask you, have you ever been to Maple Hill Cemetery?
I've been to the cemetery. I've never done one of the walks, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you know, a lot of people don't realize it's so filled with history. It's the oldest and largest cemetery in Alabama, in Huntsville, and there are so many wonderful love stories of some of the folks that are buried there, and we thought it would be neat to put that together. Spring is a time when people's thoughts turn to love, so we decided we would share some of the unique stories. They'll have you crying, they'll have you laughing, they may have you raising your eyebrows. Some of them involve a little bit of murder, but it's a lot of really good history.
All right, so tell us about some of the love stories without, ruining the walk.
I'll give you a brief abridged version of one of the stories. A local woman named Susan Bradley and Colonel Johnson. He was a Union soldier stationed here during the Civil War. And he and Susan met and they fell in love, and after the war ended, he came back to Huntsville and they got married. They were married by a man named Dr. Ross, and during the war, Dr. Ross had been arrested quite a few times for preaching some seditious sermons. At least one of those times, Colonel Johnson is the man that arrested him. So during the wedding ceremony, Dr. Ross got to say, "And now I place you under bonds for the rest of your life."
I'm sure there's tons of stories in there, right? So you both have been tour guides with Huntsville Ghost Walk for more than 15 years, both of you?
Yep.
Yes, it has been.
It's been a long time.
Why do you think it's important for people in the area to learn about the cemetery and learn about some of these stories?
I mean, it's just such an embedded part of Huntsville's history, and there's just a lot of unique things. A lot of people don't realize Molly Teal is buried at Maple Hill Cemetery. She was one of Huntsville's first ladies of the evening, shall we say, and she ended up donating her house to the city of Huntsville, who ended up building the first hospital in Huntsville there. I mean, you're not going to hear about that in most tours in Huntsville.
Information, right?
It's good stuff.
How can people purchase tickets and learn a bit more?
So we are actually, on this show, launching the first chance to buy a ticket. Just go to beyondlovetours.com, and it is our website. You can just click right off the front page there, book a tour now, and we are offering tours on weekends in April and May. They'll all start at 5:30 in the evening, so hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler and a beautiful time for a stroll through all those beautiful monuments and the trees and the windy roads. It'll be a lot of fun.
All right, so quickly to run you through the information. Again, tours will begin Saturday, April 5th. They'll run through Saturday, May 31st at the Maple Hill Cemetery. On Saturdays and Sundays, as he said, begins at 5:30. It'll be about 2 hours, rain or shine. The Friday tours will start April 18th. Those will also start at 5:30. Thank you both for coming in, and it's an intriguing topic. So
Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
Good luck with the tours.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. We'll be back on the other side of the break.